happen, this stuff needs to happen for the kids, that I would get the children back and potentially be getting child support payments again. And that's clearly not happening at this stage. So as I showed in my financial declaration, I'm making payments to him in good faith because I'm already in the negative for all of my bills. I'm having to pay all the house payments. I have greatly reduced all of my bills as much as I can. I need a phone bill. That is the smallest phone bill that I could get. I cut all of my cable. I just have basic internet. I don't spend excess money on groceries. I don't spend money on myself. I can't afford to make these full payments at this point to petitioner and also keep a roof over my head or make my car payment so I can go to work. So I'm not quite sure what Ms. Baldwin or the court expects me to do. I can't do all of it. And then to talk to the point of Ms. Baldwin's point that I started making $50 payments to petitioner back in March. That was after months of trying to get this offset for petitioner still not paying his court-ordered obligation on the house, which is his half of the homeowner's insurance and his half of the property taxes. It's been addressed in multiple pleadings, so I didn't touch base on it too much in this response declaration. But back in November of 2021, Judge Scudder approved that initial separation of expenses. Then in March of 22, Ms. Baldwin and my attorney at the time, Ms. Winkles, had a whole hearing about it in front of Judge Scudder, who ruled that he wasn't changing any of those obligations. And payments still weren't made. It was advised to me when I had counsel that I could just, since I was able to afford.
Is way beyond the declarations and citing lots of hearsay. I kind of let it go for a while, but at some point she needs to hold herself to her declaration.
All right. So yeah, let's refocus onto this contempt. Ms. Gibson, I know in your responsive declaration, you alluded to a contempt you were filing. I don't know that you did file that contempt, so that's a little bit beyond what we're dealing with today.
Okay, Your Honor. Yeah, I'm having difficulty trying to figure that out since I don't have counsel. I guess what I would say is I've been making these good faith payments, even though I don't have the money to make those payments. Petitioner lives at home with his parents. To my knowledge, he doesn't pay rent. He doesn't pay the mortgage. He works full time. He makes twice what I make. His mom is retired and stays at home and watches the children. Even before he established them in daycare, which is a daycare that he put them in that I wasn't notified about until months later. In our parenting